So, when we last left off, we finished putting together the first 2 modules for our sea truck. And our journey is only just beginning. We've also been coming across audio logs from different people. We've discovered that Margaret Maida, the mercenary from the audio logs, the Torgal audio logs in the first game, is still alive, somehow. And we actually met her. We're also off to an unfortunate start because we don't have a battery charger yet, I don't think, but I believe I know where to start looking for that. So, we first we need to get the test override module, and we need a parallel processing unit. From my memory, and this is actually when I say from my memory, I mean I look back over the footage from the first stream, because I was editing through it, an audio log told us where to go. That big ship that we found crashed near the island. So we're gonna be heading there today. Okay, got some extra batteries. I'm gonna go ahead and swap these out. We'll use the spent batteries for crafting later on. Should we establish the build of base foundation? We'll do that once we're done exploring the big ol' ship. Because I imagine we'll have a loaded down inventory by that point. Now, the thing about that ship is that it was over in the area with the heat vents. And in addition to the mole sharks or croc sharks or whatever they're actually called. You know what, actually, we have a bunch of entries in our data pad that we should probably read before we get going. So once I grab one more pink boy. Oh yeah, there are squid sharks, but that's not what that's not what I was talking about. Around the heat vents, there are those loud things that kind of doggy paddle towards you with malicious intent. What were they called? I know what they're actually called. I always call them fucking croc sharks. I know that's not their actual name, but one moment here. Cryptosuchus is apparently what they're called. The Cryptosuchus is a large shark-like beast easily identifiable by its carapace of thin, bony plates. Plates are defensive, bony structures that aid in heat absorption among thermal vents. It propels itself with wide-webbed flippers that displace massive amounts of water. The Cryptosuchus is a bit of a contradictory creature. Despite its fearsome appearance, it is more roar than bite. While territorial, the Cryptosuchus tends to retreat from confrontation after being attacked once. This is likely a form of agnostic posturing. Aggressive fauna tend to avoid fights if the probability of injury is too high. Avoid, but can be handled in a pinch. Okay, so they're basically sea chihuahuas. Gotcha. Rock puncher. Attracted to glow larvae, found a large crustacean which feeds on tiny larvae, excavated from coral and rock with its powerful punching arms. Attracted to glow larvae, hardened chitin claws can thrust forward at close the speed of sound to break rocks and bone alike, known to attack larger creatures which threaten its territory, perfectly adapted to cave environments. Its 6 legs adhere to walls and can propel it short distances through the water, heavily armored, vulnerable only to Leviathan-class predators, avoid or redirect with food. And of course we got the Snowstalker, which looks adorable in that image. Avoid. If entering Snowstalker territory is necessary, sources of bright light and unpredictable noises have shown to deter attacks. And then of course we've got the Squid Shark, which is just assessment avoid. And then we got the Symbiote, which is basically this game's versions of the Biter. Spinnerfish, the Bladderfish, the Arctic Peeper. I was looking for the Sea Monkey. There we go. Medium-sized and intelligent herbivore, which shows great interest in other life forms and their possessions. More research is needed to understand this life form and its behavior. 2 finger-like appendages on each forearm are tipped with suction cup pads for basic object manipulation. Its large turquoise crest is made of rigid bone, made of rigid bone is possibly used as a ram. I think they forgot to put an "and" in there. Its large turquoise crest is made of rigid bone and is possibly used as a ram, although this has not been observed. Sea monkeys roam the ocean almost playfully, largely fearless of predators, seen to form small nests where they hoard objects of interest for unknown purposes. Investigate with caution. They are adorable. And then of course we got the Titan Holefish. Slow, stupid, and delicious. Complex gills line the inside of the hull, drawing cold water in and emitting warm, oxygen-rich water in its place. Attracts symbiotes, which make the hull fish their home and fiercely ward off any approaching life forms. Migrates more or less at random, feeding from nutrients deposited by the symbiotes. The Titan hullfish has evolved entirely beyond basic survival mechanisms like speed, intelligence, or hunting. It exists in a semi-permanent state of unreflective calm, swimming forward on impulse, fully trusting the complex ecosystem which supports it. Valuable oxygen source, if you can read it. I love that. Stupid, slow, and delicious. And a hive mind. The hive mind are never alone and grow in massive clusters. They are physically connected by a root system which sends out chemical signals in the presence of large predators. This signal activates a chemical reaction within its green porous membrane, resulting in a visible change of color in its bioluminescence. This action has two effects. The uniform change in color grants the hive mind the appearance of one large interconnected organism. This is a form of camouflage called disruptive coloration, which is confusing to predators. Smaller sea creatures confuse the change in color for sunlight and are drawn toward the cluster. Very interesting. Okay. I think that's enough reading for one day. Time to actually disembark. After I go ahead and drink some water, eat some fish. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and lock on target. I actually do have something prepared for this. Make sure it's not too loud. Off we go, boys! The only way to sea truck, you have to play over-the-top banjo music all the time. Otherwise, it is scientifically proven that you are 50% less effective at sea trucking. Now, if only I had the overdrive module or the afterburner module, I could really get us trucking. But this works for now. And the best thing is, this is royalty-free, so got nothing to worry about at the DMCA front. I'm Android 13. Look at my trucker hat. Alrighty. And go ahead and put that on pause for now. What else we got here? Well, I'll go ahead and take my beacon back. Imagine if you could drift in this thing. That'd be fucking amazing. Alright, so we got some more ribbon plants we can pick up. Don't think... Wow, did I actually get everything here? I might have actually gotten everything here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab these just in case we can find some copper later while we're out. We do have a storage module. May as well use it. Oh.
Location of an important artifact. I will share its coordinates so you can look into it.
I thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, so I think that's actually everything we needed to get from there. Just a couple of ribbon plants. When we get some copper while we're out exploring the big ship, we can make some replacement batteries. In fact, actually, since I'm here, let's see. Let's actually just get some limestone chunks to get some copper. Okay, there's 1, 2. I think 2. I think I already have a replacement battery on me, so I think having 2 additional replacements should be good enough. Realign myself, and off we go. Now, what would make this really awkward is if we ran face first into a Leviathan while this is playing. This would make it the most awkward banjo-fueled chase scene in history. I'm sure I'll be fine. What kind of a trucker would I be if I didn't try to make a tight squeeze with this thing? I think you mean best. It basically would just... God damn it. Now imagining just a whole chase scene playing out with nothing but banjo music blaring in the background and no other sound, just the music. Like an old Scooby-Doo chase theme and me screaming. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much a given. Almost there. Another couple 100 meters. Nothing big yet, which is good. Let's keep it that way, maybe. And... we are here. Welcome back to the ship, ladies and gentlemen. Once I go ahead and, let me just go ahead and park this bad boy a little low to the ground, so it's not easily gettable, I guess. I can't think with this music. It is actually draining my IQ as I speak. I think I can go ahead and store those beacons. We'll go ahead and store the mineral detector. Won't be needing that. I'll keep the air bladder on me. I've never been so horrified at a musical track. Time to go exploring. Just need to find the entrance. Which I think is actually on the front end of the ship. I think. Maybe I should bring the truck around the front. Metal salvage. Well, I can go ahead and make that into some extra titanium. Wah! Yeah, I can't remember where the entrance of this thing is. Did I bring the laser cutter? Oh shoot, I didn't. Can I make that? I think I can make that. I think I have everything around here to make that. Okay, yes. I just need crystalline sulfur, 2 diamond, and 1 titanium. The diamond should be around here. In fact, it should actually be back toward, this way. There's that. Oh, hey, more metal salvage. I can make some extra titanium. Titanium, if I need it. Yeah, now I just need the 2 diamond. I'm sure that was nothing to worry about. In fact, it was so not worth worrying about. I'm gonna grab this extra metal salvage. Let's go ahead and make all this into titanium. That wasn't a retreat, it was called backward swimming, you see. I was just practicing my backstroke. I wasn't retreating from the loud noise. It didn't scare me. I don't know what you're... Still not scaring me. I don't know what you're talking about. How's about we go get some diamond before we continue? Ow. Which should... God damn it. I think we may need to go back to the base and grab the diamond that we got. Well, while I'm out here, may as well grab this lithium. Because I know I'm gonna need it. Where's our banjo? I'm not feeling courageous enough for the banjo. Banjo is for carefree trucking, not actively hostile environment trucking. Okay, looks like we're gonna need to go build our laser cutter first. Which means we'll need to go grab our diamonds, so back to the base we go. Apologies. I was so excited to begin the trucking journey that I, preemptively went out before I really should have. Yeehaws in terror. Very cautious yeehawing. Ow. Note to self, make sure you make all the immediate tools that you have the ability to make before you go out exploring, because you never know what you're gonna need. Well, at least we got some lithium. Because I know we're gonna need plasteel. If this is anything like the last game, everything in the end game is gonna require plasteel ingots. Literally everything. Okay, there we go. Anyway, now that we have what we needed... Oh shit, that's right, I took the beacon out. Well... I'm sure I'll find it. Eventually. Actually, before I leave, how do I make a power cell? Perfect. Let's go ahead and slap the old cell back in there. Now we're trucking. Can we get a yeehaw? Yeah! Hope that was alright. My throat's a little bit fucky today. Time to play chicken with a fish, boys! Haboosh! Should be back around the island. Right along the other side of it. Do you mind, sir? Oh, you're eating. That's fine. Okay, I can't think with this music going. It is so loud. Yes, you're all very loud and intimidating. Hello, Mr. Rock Lobster. I think he got stuck and then just gave up. Poor guy. Ow! Hey! That time he didn't. Okay, now I have to remember... Well, holy shit! Hi, Tier and everybody! Wow, that's a lot of people. Hi! Jesus, thank you. Thank you, Tier, buddy. Appreciate it.
Much obliged, partner.
We'll possibly be doing Vault of Glass with y'all when I get my light level high enough. I am currently at 1293, still got a ways to go. But thank you for the raid and the host. Hope your stream went well, and you have a good night. Now, I'm trying to find a big ol' ship, crashed ship around this side of the island. I forgot where it was. I had it marked, and then I removed the beacon before I thought about what I was doing, Then I had to leave to go make a laser cutter, and only after I got back and made the laser cutter did I realize, oh, I removed the beacon. I don't know where the ship is. So I'm kind of just driving blind right now. So this is gonna go great. And I keep murdering fish just everywhere. I can't stop it. There it is. Okay, found it. Seth, the great fish rammer. It just happens. I can't stop it. Like, I am destined to just run fish over with my truck. Every time I leave, that roadkill count just keeps racking up, and I can't stop it. It is my curse. Okay, here we go. Sure, that was nothing to worry about.
Heartwarming.
How? What? How high is that number
Heartwarming.
going? That was...
Heartwarming.
That was 100 subs, all from tier.
Heartwarming.
Shove
Heartwarming.
it up your arm. Says tier.
Heartwarming.
Do I read all those off? What the f- Well, Jesus Christ. Welcome, everyone, from Brett's stream. I'm gonna go ahead and continue scavenging the giant ship for supplies. There was a game here. I am playing the spooky underwater game. I know. Hard to imagine. This is not just a break Seth stream. This is, in fact... oh, laser cutter fragment. Well, fortunately, I already have that, but... I got here in the last 20 minutes and all I saw was flashing lights and colors and numbers and Brett saying no, it was weird. I'll have to check out the VOD, because that sounds like a fucking bad trip. Did Brett say anything else, or did he just say shove it up your arse and then peace? I missed it, and I missed a lot of chat in that madness. Oh, hello. That looks like the thing I need. Parallel processing unit fragment. I need more of those. So we're gonna be here, and we're gonna be in here for a bit. I think he just left. Yeah, he just dropped 100 subs on me, told me to shove it, and left. Well, I appreciate it either way, my guy. Thank you. I'm surprised people have money left to spend after Brett's stream, knowing you all. Okay, we're gonna be getting... oh my god, that was a fucking titanium ingot we just randomly stumbled across. Oh, we're gonna be getting a lot of good loot from in here. I can feel it. That is assuming we don't get jumped by something horrible. Which I'm not saying will happen, but I'm absolutely not saying it won't. When was the last time you saved? I have... as frequent viewers of my Subnautica streams will tell you, I am a neurotic saver in this game. Like, it has become habit. Every time I do anything progress-wise, I immediately hit the save button. I save, like, all the fucking time. There is a part in Resident Evil Village, I'm not going to say which part it is for people who have not played it yet, but for people who have, you know which part I'm talking about, where the only thing you can do, you know, the only thing, like, I could only save at that point, and I saved frequently because it was the only measure of control I had in that moment, and I was going to exercise it to the fullest. Our truck is going to be stuffed full by the time we're done here. I'm sure that noise is completely fine. I'm pretty sure those are just the crypto things, the cryptocurrencies, but pretty sure that's all that is, and I'm gonna go ahead and assume that and not assume the worst. Because if I assume the worst of what that could possibly be out there, I'm not gonna want to leave. Yeah, I know what they're called, but I'm calling them the cryptocurrencies now, or the crypto sharks. Shark coin. Fuck it, we're calling them shark coins now. They have had... I love, by the way, that I am, like, determined to not call those things by their actual name. I've called them croc sharks. I've called them mole sharks. And now I'm calling them shark coins, or crypto sharks. Back in we go. Back at, I hope you all enjoyed the peek outside. That's the only one we're getting for a little while. I should probably go get some oxygen, yeah? Yeah, the oxygen sounds good to me. This is not a terrible idea at all. Oh, a reactor rod. That's odd. Not at all what I expected to find in here, but I'll take it. It's a little early to be giving me those, don't you think? Not complaining, you see. Just curious. Yeah, let's get back to the truck. Inventory's full anyway. Got some stuff to deposit. We're gonna make some titanium with all this metal salvage and turn all that titanium into ingots. So I guarantee I'm gonna need a bunch of those. How exciting is this stream, by the way? Seth goes about 5 feet into the ship, then immediately gets loaded down with gear and has to retreat. Sounds like a fucking ship being torn apart. Here we go. Wiring kit. Always useful. Okay, we've already been down here, but we're making a clean sweep of the area.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering with Stephanos. I've been working with him the last few days. Stephanos. How to describe Stephanos? He's by far the most thorough engineer I've worked with, and no ego. He never leaves a job undone, no matter how late it is. I've never seen him awake before 11, and he always greets me by saying, Kalimera, Yasmin, in the sleepiest drawl. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face, and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but I don't mind. He surprised me today. There's an empty room on the bridge, just a spot of negative space in the ship. He set a picnic there and said I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators. He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes, but the craziest part? He managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius, that one. This planet may be a cold mistress, but maybe it isn't so bad.
I can only do repairs in spurts. That's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice. I don't know what they were going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable and they got disoriented or something. To borrow from Diana, Orion's belt thermocouplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we'll break the ship. But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while we wait for the rumbles to stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions. I love hearing her voice. Her face lights up, and she's got the most expressive eyebrows. They're practically acrobats. The way she looks when talking about nuclear engineering is the same way I look at my grandmother's domades. The woman never sits down, though. She told me that she used to do decathlon in college, and I can believe it. She's like a bouncy ball, just all over the place. She makes rounds on the ship every day to see if people need help. I should do something nice for her. She's always helping everyone else. I wish I had a fraction of her energy.
How heartwarming. How unfortunate that they're dead. Let me grab the mineral scanner. I can set it to detect fragments. I'm pretty clearly missing something here. So I'm gonna go see if the mineral scanner can help my dumbass out. The problem is, though, it's probably gonna... Yeah, okay. I may as well remove these so the mineral scanner doesn't detect them. Well, good news is we're gonna have all the titanium in the fucking world. We're not gonna want for titanium for, like, days. Seth's gonna need, like, 7 more truck modules to haul the loot back. Yeah, this place is fucking loaded. I'm gonna find this thing, and it's gonna be in, like, the most obvious spot that I somehow completely missed. And I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Maybe there is actually an upper area of the ship that you can only access from the upper part of it from the outside. Let me head back to the truck, see if I'm right about that. Ow. Ow. I don't like doing this. I don't like being here. Yeah, nothing over there. I'm probably dead wrong about this, but I have got no clue. Only one way to find out. Well, there are a bunch of them croc sharks up here. Crypto sharks. Pick a name. Whatever the name you want to have for them, as long as it's not Cryptosuchus or whatever they're actually called, then it's fine by me, chat. Well, let's take another look, I guess, because I know I need one more part of the parallel processing unit. I'll take one more look in here, then I'm gonna check the ledge below this, because if I had to guess, what they may have done is split this up into 2 sections, and the other section is below it. Welcome to Sethorven Subnautica streams, by the way, everyone from Brett's chat. This is kind of how they go. Seth does a bunch of things and then spends a good like 30 minutes wandering around, unable to find a thing that is probably obvious. What did you miss? Well, Seth is currently trying to find another piece of this, another fragment of the ouch of this technology piece he needs, while hopefully not getting his ass fried by geysers. It's kind of important to not do that. And has not been able to find the other pieces yet, so you haven't missed much. Okay. I'm gonna take the truck. We're gonna go look down below. There might be another part to the ship somewhere. Oh, that's what I was hearing. I was hearing a squid shark. Okay. Listen, buddy, I'm a little busy. The fuck? Okay, that was weird. I was not aware squid sharks could do that. Duly noted. Further into the depths. Killing every single fish in my way. I don't really want to run fish. Okay. It's a lunar whale. It's fine. It's fine, Seth. You can calm the fuck down. That sounded like I just hit a squeak toy. I don't know what I just accidentally sidewinded, but that sounded like I just hit a squeaky toy. Also, yeah, I do like how the game uses different lighting to let you know that you're in a different area or in a different biome. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. Ah, fuck. Doesn't stop me from hitting everything in my way, however. That looks important, maybe? Quick once around to make sure I'm not going to be jumping into the jaws of a leviathan. Aquarium module. I don't know what use that'll have, but maybe mobile food, I guess? Or just to have, because it's nice to have buddies with me on my long trucking journey. Excuse me, fish. All the fucking noises in the world, can they please go away? It's making me nervous. Just gonna shake you. Oh.
Data that might help with the construction of a new storage medium. You must continue to investigate.
I will get right on that, Al. In fact, actually, while I'm here... Okay, we'll come back here later. How does this work? Ah! Haha! You are not the only one who can zap. I, too, have that power.
Detecting bow of an astronautical sol transgov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Looks like we found it. Judging from the sound that I don't recognize, I think we found something else. So I'm gonna take a moment to gather my energy with some lovely, relaxing elevator music. Right. So, now to find the entrance. It should be somewhere around here. Fucking hell. Go away. Scare the bejesus out of me. And then immediately phase through solid matter. Concerning. See, I'm not sure what was the squid shark and what was something else. Okay, here we go. Found the entrance at last. Also pretty sure those aren't supposed to be in here, but it's fine. Oh, hello. Prawn suit fragment, you say. Another reactor core. And the drill arm fragment. Found you early. Just checking all the corners. That's an alien containment. Alrighty, cool. Finding a lot of the basic stuff pretty quickly. Good.
My instincts are never wrong. Stephanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the Discovery Clause. Let's see Stephanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
And then they all died. Honestly, if you're on an alien aquatic planet and your instincts don't tell you be cautious, maybe you shouldn't listen to your instincts. Running out of water, so I'm gonna have to make this quick.
I'm alive. Stephanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ear.
Okay, I'll play that. I need to find where my sea truck went so I don't fucking die.
Ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury. So much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my sea tinker. Stephanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured the rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
Yeah, it sounds like they got hit by the quarantine system from the first game, if I had to assume. It sounds so dumb.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream. I mean, I was helping with the planetary scans, and there are possible unknown structures on the surface. This could set my career up for life. The images are a little degraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks like intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language. Oh, man. And now most of the crew wants to get home. I understand that, but this could be a defining discovery. I'm definitely going to put a bug in Diana's ear about going to the surface so I can take a team to explore. I desperately hope this pans out. Oh, I can't wait till we get into communication range with Sol again. Layla and the kids would love to hear this. I mean, it's rough being away from them so long, but this might just make it worth it. I'll be able to give them so much more.
And yet again, everyone died. Boy, this is an awful big ship full of former people, and I still can't find this fucking parallel processing unit. Did I really actually need the propulsion cannon? I don't think I don't. What? Pfft, never mind. Found it. Okay, got it. It's fine. We got it. Now I need to leave before I drown.
Now I just need to build the test override module. Then I can disable that satellite tower.
Well, first, Robin, first order of business, getting out of here before we deaded. And there's probably more to discover in this ship, so I'm gonna be in here for a little bit longer, at least. This looks important.
felt this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew. No, I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land, frigid and cursed. Between these tunneling creatures and the strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back, but I don't think I can land here safely twice. I hate this, but I have to leave them behind. I can't risk the entirety of the Mercury.
Oh, goddammit. Well, shit. Thank you for punctuating the moment. I leaned back away from my screen from that. Whew, boy. So, yeah, this crew, very similar story. What we've heard before, this crew got shot down by the old quarantine system. Then they tried to leave. It shot them down again. And there's apparently a cave nearby. They left a bunch of quarantined sick people with Kara. Goddamn. Every fucking expedition to this place ends the same way, doesn't it? An ore vein? Resources behind loose rock. Oh, I know what this means. Ah ha ha. Copper. We actually needed a good bit of this. I will take it. Thank you. Come on. Come on now. Come on. There we go. While they did think that a quarantine system would let ships go and not being a no one enter, no one leave system, yeah, I don't know. They were desperate, I guess. Well, to be fair, this is before this was, a similar situation to the Degassi. They didn't know it was a quarantine system. They just got shot by a laser and were like, what the fuck now? So yeah, I can understand why they would think maybe it won't shoot again. I mean, what's the alternative? We stay here and die? Like, slowly? I can definitely understand the thought process, it just didn't work.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started out so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans, and we were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be? These structures would be clues to another sentient race. It was highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were gonna be in the frickin' history books. Everything was going okay. We were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS. We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it. That decision cost 3 lives. I mean, half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died screaming, alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse. Some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the biopatent payoffs will be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. I just want to see Layla and the kids. Ah, man. I miss the smell of my wife's hair. The kids tackling me at the door again. That's all I want. To get out of here alive. Please.
Shit. Also, yeah, Squid Shark just being in the ship. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this area because there's fragments around this area, but I do need to stop soon. So we're gonna come back here later. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. We're gonna head back to the base and we're gonna build that test module, and we're gonna do stuff. We're gonna build some of the other stuff that we found, including that nuclear reactor, which I was not expecting to find. With all this titanium that we fucking got, may as well start our base before we end the stream. Still don't like driving around this area. I just don't. It's funny, we got the bioreactor. We already started the game with the bioreactor, and then we just immediately find a nuclear reactor and rods to power it. Like, that's gonna solve our energy issues for, well, we didn't have energy issues. We didn't really have a base yet. That's it. That's just gonna immediately power our base for a long fucking time. Almost back. Almost there. And here we are. Oh my god. We got a lot of fucking copper. Good though, we needed it. Oh, and we can also make the reinforced dive suit. That would be good. What do we need to make the synthetic fibers again? Ruby and spiral plant clipping. I'm sure I'll find that later. For now, do I not have any lead? Oh no, I don't, because I had to use it all to make the truck stuff. Right. Okay, so let's find some lead. Just need one piece. Lead, titanium. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, only needed one piece. That is fine. Time to make that test module. Fire up the old radar, or turn off the radar, rather. Then possibly, go talk to Maida. Okay, back to the Delta Station. Good old road trip trucking music. You can see the moment Seth's brain just switches off. You say that as if that isn't every moment. Alright. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We'll no longer assault your ears, don't worry. Yep. Perfect parking job, if I say so myself. Right, off to the radar. Howdy there, folks. My name's Al09. Look at my trucker hat. I still love it how that sounds when you just eat it rapidly. Time to slap this module in there. Turn this bad boy off.
Now back to the terminal.
How fortunate that I knew how that worked. Well, then again, I literally made it, so I guess I do. And bada boosh.
Do it. Please work.
Nice. And now it's in test mode, so it shouldn't be tracking us.
Yes. Satellite is down.
I am impressed. That was most resourceful.
Why, thank you, Al. Appreciate it. Now I need to get down from here before I freeze to death. Heat plants are up.
All right, Altera. You win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about 1 kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
I'll come by if I have time.
Sure. Whatever. If you have time for me in your busy social calendar.
I love Maida. She's great. All right. Did she give me a marker? No, she did not. So, 1 kilometer east. Unfortunately, I don't have a compass yet. Shit. Well, ow. Fucking ow. Well, can I just make a compass in the truck? Do I have everything I need to make one? Yeah, I got everything I need to make one. I'll just make one in the truck. Ankles? Who needs them? After my time in Salt and Sanctuary, my ankles just don't exist anymore. Like, at all. They're gone. Here we are. Let's just make this fucking compass. Okay. So, about 1 kilometer east. So, that-a-way. Let's go talk to Maida before we end the stream.
Robin, I have something important to share.
Another artifact.
Yes, although...
You cannot know for sure what it is, but it is certainly of significant import. I know.
Jeez.
Location uploaded to PDA.
Jeez, Robin. Dude's just trying to be helpful. Fucking Christ, go away. Did you beat Sultan Sanctuary? Yep, I did. I beat it by accidentally getting glitched into the wall on the final boss. I'm not kidding about that. That actually happened. Let's get this thing repaired before I head out, because I got a bad feeling for one reason or another. Holy shit, that boy is a big one. That is a Callicerate. Okay, right, you have a good day. You have yourself a good one. Alright then, I think we're here. I'm gonna say we're here, because I want to get out of the fucking water now. I want to get out of the water now. Can I get out of the water? Excuse me. Poor thing. It's just dead on my windshield. Okay. I'm getting out of the water. Oh, hello. A Pinacarid. Aren't you cute? Aw. Nice to meet you too. Intelligent and curious creature who hunts and forages below the waterline but returns to the surface to breathe. Its many flippers make this an acrobatic hunter underwater but vulnerable on land, where it's capable at best of a fast shuffle, as you can see. Generally it consumes small fish. Its diet may also include various plant materials. Side-facing eyes, unusual for a predator. These likely serve as a defense warning system. Purple-tinted antennae on the head detect movement of prey fish nearby, shows no aggression towards humans, and even curiosity if there's a chance of a meal. Huh. I'll keep that. Mind. I think we almost witnessed a whale beach itself. Well, that was interesting. Oh, heat plant. Oh, you are my best friend right now. Maida, this had better be worth it. Oh, god damn it, it's not this one. It's probably another iceberg.
Mulan and nearby iceberg detected. A hollow chamber typically formed by glacial melt.
Okay. Let's check this place out, I guess. Oh wait, I think I see it. Yep, I think I saw it. Alright. It's over on another iceberg. It's even more east than I thought. Jesus. Could not have picked a worse time. Oh, hello.
Site found. Perhaps its data will tell me something useful.
Satellite.
I have collected enough data to extrapolate the location of a component necessary to assemble my body. I will provide a signal.
What the fuck?
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh, there it is. It's down there. I think I went up a little too far. No, wait, is that it? I can't tell. It's foggy as shit. What is that noise, by the way? Oh.
How do humans function with such a fallible and inferior body?
Excuse you? My body is anything but inferior. I work hard for my body to be able to do what it does.
Yes, but its overall form is not ideal. For example, consider its use of primitive ball and socket joints.
Is there anything you don't find primitive? Humans bartered with evolution to get more brain wrinkles and opposable thumbs.
It is true the opposable thumb is excellent, but all corporeal forms are temporary. The ability to be reborn when a body breaks down is paramount.
My body is my own and I cherish it. It grows with me. Humans have one life. We plant trees we can never experience the shade of. We build for the next generation.
Noble, but again, truly inefficient.
You are incredibly frustrating, you know that?
I hope to see the forms of my people again.
I like how in the most indirect way he's like, mm-hmm. Same to you. Okay, so where the fuck is this thing? I think it might be on that one over there. Alright, Maida, this had better be worth it. I love how Al has to actually give us credit for thumbs. Like, yeah, your body's a really dumb thing, but props for the thumbs. It's great. I really do. I do like Robin and Al's back and forth. It's fun. God damn, I can't see a fucking thing. Okay, this looks like the place. If I had to assume, this is the place. Oh, heat plants. Yes. Or no, I'm sorry, pepper trees. The fevered pepper tree produces fruits with high levels of capsaicin, something like that, which helps raise body temperature and stimulates blood flow. Whew, thank God. These are extremely good. There it is. Think we found it at last. The fuck? Made of this had better be worth it.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in Old Wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning?
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction. You need anything else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself to the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
I want a snow stalker pet. We got a whole bunch of stuff to scan here. Oh, apparently we can scan Margaret.
You can look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
Name, Marguerite Maida. Occupation, freelance security personnel. Status, missing. Sure. Previously thought to be dead. Last known contact was on a recording found in another sector of 4546B, which claims she was killed by a Reaper Leviathan. Personality markers. Marguerite is highly distrustful of authority figures, especially those tied to corporate entities. She's strong-willed and seems cold upon initial contact. Not much is known about Marguerite. She was born and raised in the Mongolian states, a backwater corporate colony exploited for its mineral resources. She left home at 16 and went from one mercenary job to another. Eventually, she did tours with the Mongolian Defense Force and Trans-System Federation. She held an esteemed career before being dishonorably discharged from the TSF for going off mission. The details are unclear, but our resources have unearthed some scant details. Marguerite was the head of an intel and reconnaissance mission. We aren't clear what she stumbled upon, but she silently eliminated the entire local security apparatus over the course of 3 days. None of the local families would give more information. They only said they thanked God's hand for saving them. Her last mission was aboard the Degassi as private security against potential pirates and scavengers, which crashed on 4546B. Well then, quite an illustrious history. Preston's plant consists of translucent leaves and a sweet fruiting berry. It is hardy and capable of growing in even the harshest of climates. The fruit contains a paralytic agent that humans are unable to properly metabolize, but for certain animals it can act as something of a mild sedative. I'm assuming, such as the snowstalker. Alright, we're not going to be playing for much longer. I'm just scanning everything I need to scan.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
Jesus.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
So, Sam and Marguerite actually knew each other and were working together to destroy the virus.
All right, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights, the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
So we can confirm the snowstalker's name is Preston. So I'm assuming Sam figured out Alterra was after the Kara virus when they discovered a frozen leviathan beneath a big glacier covered in the stuff. She then, at some point, met Marguerite, who obviously does not like Alterra, and was probably more so just happy to screw over whatever plans they had, and was going to help out Sam in creating a cure to eliminate the virus, which I'm assuming uses enzyme 42 as a base, considering that's what cured us in the last game. This is getting interesting. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I'm going to end the stream for now. Thank you all for joining me. I will be playing either more of this or something else tomorrow. Either way, I'll be... Well, actually, no, I might not see you all tomorrow. My sister needs help moving into the new place tomorrow, so I might not be streaming. But it depends on how long that takes. So either way, if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Sunday. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you everybody who came from Brett's stream. Thank you everybody who donated just the shit ton today. And thank you all very much for stopping by. Don't forget. Oh yes, right. Koba's doing a charity. When was he doing that? I completely forgot. Let me look that up. I completely forgot when he was doing that. Right. Today, Koba is doing a charity stream in a couple of minutes. I don't know exactly when. I believe in like 20 minutes. So, Cobal Stromo, my buddy, whom I have collabed with before, is doing a charity stream. I don't know when he's starting, but he's not started yet, I don't believe. Has he? Is he live? He's not live currently. But what I can do is send you all over there so that you can bookmark it to come back in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to do that. He's not online right now, but he is doing a charity stream today for mental health awareness. Very important stuff, and I want to give him some attention, and I want to give some attention to that. So like I said, he's not live right now, but he will be live in about like 20-30 minutes. So just head there, just keep it on in the background, and then when he starts, just say Seth sent you. All right, have a good one, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you later. If you want to catch these streams way before they appear on YouTube, then be sure to go follow me at twitch.tv/Sethorven. I stream every weekend, and I would love to see you there. If you want to keep up to date with this channel, then be sure to like this video, hit subscribe, and click that bell icon so you don't miss a single upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.